I'm hoarse.
You're bloody what?
I'm a bit hoarse. Honestly, throughout the
Producer
thing.
Tom, keep it.
No,
Yeah.
you start the episode. I'm hoarse.
Okay, well, I did want to say to you listening or watching this at home, I want to start off with some gratitude. Can we do some gratitude start?
Oh, for God's
To say thank you for being here, because genuinely this is, well, for me personally, it's my favourite thing that I do. Embarrassing for no reason.
As in generally in life or in sort of the worker sphere?
The worker sphere, I think.
Both.
Oh, wow, it means even more.
Yeah.
I mean it, sincerely.
Right.
It's my favourite thing that we do here. So I want to say thank you to you for supporting this little indie project that we do from my flat every week.
Oh, that's good. What are we begging for money now?
No, I just want to show appreciation to the person listening.
Thank you. And on our Patreon,
and this is where we ask for money.
none of you have subscribed to. No.
Nah, it wasn't even a Patreon plug. It was genuine from the heart, because you won't know this because you got an episode last Thursday, but we've not done this for a week. And I've missed you both.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And I've missed you listening, of course. So I just want to say thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting the Embarrassing for No Reason journey. Right, I'll stop being soppy now.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a round of applause.
No, you got one.
We got one.
And I got a pity applause, but fine.
Yeah, you got the clap.
Thank God. Welcome to Embarrassing for No Reason. If you are new here, apologies for the soppy start. Normally we're just singing or some
left
shit.
field from you. But you know what? Sometimes I know you love all that woo-woo stuff, and sometimes I have to let you be you.
Thank you. There's nothing wrong with a bit of gratitude every now and again.
Do you want to read today's gratitude? She has a little thing in it.
Yes.
So we record this in Tatum's flat, and she has a little thing every day, basically. You haven't even swiped to today's.
No, I haven't.
That gives you the date of the year.
Do you want me to jump to Thursday, the day of the release day?
Yes. Okay, yeah, sure.
So this is my daily affirmation.
There might be someone out there that has the same daily affirmation calendar as you.
It's the Vex King daily gratitude. Slide in the DMs, please.
Is that a
if you've
person?
got it. Yeah, Vex King. He's an author. He wrote Good Vibes, Good Life. If you want a gratitude box.
Oh, Live, Laugh, Love, Vex King.
I am so Live, Laugh, Love. That's embarrassing for no reason all over. But today's gratitude for the 11th of June, which is a Thursday. Every statement we make about ourselves and our lives serves as an affirmation. Are you affirming a fear or a worst case scenario, or are you envisioning the best outcomes and expressing belief in yourself? So what that's saying is...
It's a bit long.
It is a bit long.
That is a bit
and I'm dyslexic, so I'm really glad I pulled that off.
You were putting the pauses in the wrong spot.
I know, because I was reading ahead. But basically that is saying, are you sort of reiterating all the bad things in your life and then it's coming true? Or are you expecting the good things to happen so the good things come true?
Or are you just getting on with it? Honestly.
Will you just let me be woo for a second?
No, I enjoyed it. This is Embarrassing for No Reason, the podcast where we talk about the awkward in the everyday.
We do.
Something that actually we did recently that wasn't awkward, but we very much expected it to be, was we DJ'd at a wedding.
Oh my God, that was the last time we all hung out, actually. I'm sure
Me, Tatum and producer Tom all DJ'd at a wedding at the Ivy in London. I'd never been in before.
Have you not? Oh,
Bit bloody nice. Food was insane.
Oh my goodness me. It was posh. We were right on the front of the Thames. A gorgeous little do. And I can't actually believe we were booked for our very first DJ gig.
Yeah.
Producer Tom smashed it out of the park, I have to say. He was...
Oh, three of us did.
Oh, he was leading the ship though. Come on now. He was great.
He was. Bit of a control freak, but he's a nice lad.
Yeah. No, we all had a part to play. I was doing the microphone bits and bobs.
This. Yeah. So, right. I've DJ'd in the past. I'm not saying I'm a DJ, but I am. But, and this time round, producer Tom has learnt to DJ to a much better skill set than me, right?
And he's just done it from his bedroom, might I add. Whereas you...
I've been on tour with Craig David.
You're going to say that?
And Tom's better, which is really funny.
Hilarious.
But Tom basically took the reins of most of the DJ, and I did little bits in between. Tatum did all the comparing, so she announced the bride and groom as they were coming in. It actually went really, really well from like both ends. But obviously, because then, what am I doing? So I sat and had my spaghetti. And I was like, oh, 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 I was I sort of like joined in with the crowd a bit. The only thing I did was they always wanted people swinging napkins, which is a big thing at weddings now.
And
which I love, I've got to be fair, great tradition.
You're good for swinging as well. It's what you know.
That's it. I was the swinger.
Yeah. And
Oh
we
my
are
God.
together a great trio, because I'm not being funny, right? And I can say this now that we've done the wedding. So obviously we got there to the Ivy first to like set up before the guests, and obviously the bride and groom got there. And I was thinking, they've booked bloody 3 people to DJ a wedding, and that is embarrassing for no reason. 3 twats.
Oh no,
stood
I've got
in
a better
the
one. I've got a
corner.
better one.
Have you?
Because I'm the tallest by a mile out of this group of borrowers. And I got there on the day, and Tom and Tatum were stood over the little puny little decks, and they were on a tiny, like a sort of sofa height table.
Good for me and Tom for nothing.
I was like, I can't use that stud. Like, it's too. My arms wouldn't reach down.
You were bent over.
So I was either bent over or I'd sit. So after a while, I was just sitting DJing.
Sat down DJing.
And the darker it got, I put my glasses on, and I was like, I don't look like a DJ anymore. I just look like someone's, like, I don't know.
Fucking a receptionist.
Yeah, receptionist having a go. But we actually did knock it out.
No, we did. We smashed it, and we got so much good feedback. And yeah, do you know what? We're going on tour at this point. So if you've got a wedding, birthdays, bat mitzvahs, whatever you want, we will be there, bro. Cheap and all.
Yeah, well, hey, let's not lower our.
All right. Well, we've got to split it between 3 of us, so not that cheap.
Not that cheap.
But yeah, that's the last time.
Last time we hung out, because I then went to Barcelona for Primavera Festival.
Festival season. You've come back with a gorgeous tan, I might add, and some lovely little freckles.
I wouldn't say
Sun-kissed.
I'm that tanned. I literally was getting up. So if you've ever been to a festival in Spain, it's so fun because obviously the weather's great and most of the time. And they're like, the sun rises early, the sun sets late, you stay out late. So we were getting in at about 6, 7 a.m. every day and sleeping through till sort of like 2 p.m. So I don't feel like I saw much of the sun. So that's really interesting that you keep referencing this tan, because to me, I've come back, and because I haven't like burnt at all, or I haven't had any sort of like issues with the sun, I'm like, could have a bit more.
So just to circle back slightly here.
Oh, sorry.
So you were out till 6 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Were you drinking at this festival?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay to podcast today?
Oh, I see. Because we missed this last week, didn't we? Because I've always said, and you're not going to like this, I've always said you've got Bartlett energy.
Do you know what? I'll take it. Can you see over there? I've got his book on my bookshelf.
No, you have not.
I have.
So we're referencing Steven Bartlett, who while I was away dropped another clanger, which I do like it when he drops one.
He's good, isn't he?
He's the gift that keeps on giving. You've probably heard this already, but if you haven't, I actually think I might be starting to agree with him now, because I do feel rough still. And what is it today? Tuesday. Festival started on Thursday last week.
I had a year of not drinking, decided to have a drink again. It ruined 3 days of my life. I had a couple of glasses of wine, didn't get drunk. It ruined 3 days of my life because of the domino effect. So it meant that I got worse sleep that night. And then because I got worse sleep that night, I ate more poorly the next day because my dopamine system or whatever, the cortisol system was all messed up. Resilience, yeah. And then I podcasted worse. I didn't go to the gym the day after, that day or the day after because of that, because I felt really bad. I then slept worse, and I could track all of this on my week. #ad, #sponsor, #investor, whatever.
Oh God, right, whatever. Not him with the hashtag at the end.
I podcasted worse.
Yeah, you podcasted worse. So the domino effect, as he called it, was poor sleep. Podcasted worse.
Don't know. I'll let you reply at the end.
Skip the gym.
Check.
Something about cortisol, and it gets all sciencey that I ain't got a bloody clue about.
Well, I remember I mentioned to my one of my flatmates about cortisol recently.
What? I don't even know what it bloody is.
I said to her, I was like, oh yeah, it lowers your cortisol levels or whatever. Just 'cause I've seen, like, basically just people like him pop up on my TikTok, and I'm a guinea pig. I just repeat what I hear.
#woo.
Guinea pigs don't do that, but you know what I mean. And I said to her, I was like, oh yeah, lowers your cortisol. And she's like fuming. She's like, I don't understand. Who's been having my mouthwash? And she thought I was saying that we'd been lowering her Corsadil. Good, isn't it? I've thought about that for weeks. She was so confused.
Oh my God,
because there's 3 of us in the flat. And there's a big not rivalry, but between the other two.
Rivalry.
She thinks he nicks her snacks. And not even just her snacks, like her Barocca, like anything like that. And I went, oh yeah, it lowers your cortisol. And she was fuming. She thought I'd said that he'd lowered her cortisol, and it like totally changed the entire meaning of it. It lowers your cortisol.
Oh my God, that's fucking brilliant.
Isn't it?
Oh my God.
But I don't know if my cortisol's high or low. As in, I don't, Steven's gone too extreme for me there. I haven't got a clue. But I would say after Prima, I'm ready to adapt to his lifestyle a bit. I think I need to just drink Huel and
honest to God, no, he has got a point in me. I don't drink alcohol, but if I'm at a kilter with me, if I'm at a killer with me sleep,
you actually, everything you do is Bartlett. Every little thing she does is Bartlett.
I've not helped myself with the bloody gratitude, have I?
You've got a manifestation board as you walk in.
Wait, producer Tom, do you mind going to the bookshelf,
Steven
please?
Bartlett always gives me fake plant vibes.
Behind the Harry Potter envelope.
You only have fake plant, and that's very Bartlett.
You're right.
You are Bartlett.
I am, and I feel like with the sleep.
But people love him. He has one of the most
Sexy Millionaire.
Yeah.
Happy Sexy Millionaire is his book.
Got it.
And you've got it. How far have you got in it? I can see
I've
the bookmark.
read it a couple.
There's the book. The bookmark is literally on page not even 1. It's on the dedication. It says, "A dedicated to my mum and dad. Your love is the reason I survived and thrived. To give all credit to you." And
Is
she's
there a little picture of it?
yeah, and she's been like, "All right then." At least I can say I've got it.
Oh, good book.
I've actually read it twice. Could I tell you what we're in it now?
You've read it twice?
I forgot, yeah.
I've never read a thing twice in my life.
Have you not?
Never ever.
I do feel like he did make some good points
I
in it.
can't read, I don't think. So when I'm reading, I don't know if this happens to you, but when I'm reading, I'll keep going. I'm like almost gaslighting myself page by page. I'm like, right, that went in. And the next thing I'm on like page 6 and I'm like, I don't remember any of page 4 and 5.
I do
at all. So then I have to go back and then I'll read it again and I'm like,
and then I'm in my head
I'm trying to read it as quick as I can as well. Because I'm trying to get through it. And I think I've got through 2 books in my life. And I'm like, not sure that's gone in. I'm just, at this point, I'm going to keep going. And that's how I read. So I just stopped.
Do you want to borrow Happy Sexy Millionaire by Steven Bartlett?
Absolutely not.
I'm not being funny though. It says on the back, by 25, I was a multi-millionaire having created a business worth 300 million.
Yeah, but
that got me the book.
I would rather have 3 glasses of wine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
high cortisol.
Yeah, keep my cortisol up. Give me 3 glasses of wine every now and then with my mates. Sorry.
Do you know what? Good for you, girl. You're right. Stuff Bartlett.
Producer Tom's having a read.
On a serious point, though, I mean, I am all manifest, you know, live your best life or what have you. But he just sounds. He might be the richest bloke on planet Earth. His life sounds boring as fuck. Would I want to trade places? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Would you?
Would I trade places? What? So you'd have to do this with him, and then I'd be him
And then
every
you'd
week.
be a
We did like a what's it called, Freaky Friday kind of vibe. So I'm just suddenly.
But you'd have to do Diary of a CEO.
I have to suddenly drop loads of bombs about how to be extremely good at stuff and like clever.
Oh, you wouldn't last 5 bloody minutes.
And it'd sniff me out.
Yeah, because you've got to lick the arse of the person that's come through with all these like scientific studies, and I did a study about and you've got to go along with all
I've
this
got to
bollocks.
listen. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, you have switched off.
His podcast, he listens.
It's like you reading the book. It's like, go back to the first bit again, I forgot.
That's where I would fail is the minute the person opposite me starts saying anything I don't understand or whatever. It's like
lights are on, no one's home.
that monkey, the symbols in The Simpsons. It's literally that. And then I do the same with listening. If it's someone that doesn't captivate my interest at all, I'll be like listening and looking at them and nodding. And then I'm like, nah.
I've gone.
It's gone. That'd be what gets me. Listening, reading, work ethic.
Okay, well, we're not swapping you out for Diary of a CEO then.
All right.
Back to Primavera. Good trip though.
Good pronunciation as well from you.
Primavera.
Loads of Brits when we were there like, we're at Primavera, Tom. Or Primavera, that one's a popular one. Primavera.
As in like Vera off the telly?
Primavera.
Primavera.
So he's got a Duolingo stream.
I know, I don't have a Duolingo
I haven't. I've let
streak.
it go.
So I'm very impressed.
But I did do 100 days on Duolingo, and now I'm saying Primavera. What was it? Yeah, so when I was there, I sent you guys a message that we got from not a listener of the podcast, actually a listener of my radio show, which I was quite surprised by, because my radio show, for those who don't know, is like at the minute 11 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. So a lot of people might have been out the night before or whatever and then accidentally had it on. That's what's happened to this girl that I know. Her mate, so it's a friend of a friend story. Her mate messaged me and just said, I'll keep her name blank. Let's call her Tallulah.
Tallulah, I've not heard that name for time.
And the message just said, Tallulah was shagging...
What?
Exactly. Tallulah was shagging some lad this morning and his radio alarm clock came on. And it was on Kiss and it was you. So she was shagging to you, talking to her as she's getting railed. Was the message I got.
Lost.
And
sorry, there's multiple layers with that. So this bloke that she's shagging has got a radio alarm.
Kiss FM radio alarm.
I mean,
you'll be on it.
Yeah, well, will I? One
Every now and
PM?
then you covered breakfast last week.
I did indeed, yeah.
You could be on it. You might
have done it to me.
I reckon definitely.
Do you think someone's had sex whilst listening to me?
Definitely. You've been on 3 hours a day, such a hard worker, for how many years? Like 4 years now? 3 years?
Nearly. Well, yeah. That's.
And then your radio
shift.
career, like back when you.
I've been on the radio for over 12 years.
Yeah.
And I've done the graveyard shift. I've done 1 a.m. till 6 a.m.
Because you started at like what, 30? So like you.
Fuck off.
No, exactly. Yeah, you've done every single hour on the radio, really.
Basically, yeah.
So there's definitely going to be a time where people have been getting intimate.
But this is a regular thing for you, because if you've been listening to Embarrassing for No Reason for a while, you might have heard the story about the time where you ended up on Pornhub.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Of course I remember being on Pornhub, yeah.
So a colleague that Sam and I used to work with was basically having a wank, and the porn video he was watching had Sam on in the background when he used to present on Kiss Fresh. It's like, gonna play some banging tunes from Dua Lipa in a sec.
Yeah,
and they were
when I was like
they were
21,
going to Plough Town.
My voice was really high.
Yeah.
I'm like, got something on the way from Dua Lipa.
The biggest hits.
Not the biggest hit, it's different station.
Oh, wrong station.
Obsessed
That's
with
the
that.
other one. But, so if multiple people have
had sex to me. I know that as a fact.
But you know that as a fact.
Yeah. You don't know that as a fact.
If anyone listening.
Yeah, would you come forward? If you've ever...
Not literally.
Not, well...
No.
If you've ever made... No.
Just DM us.
If
We'll
you've ever
keep
made
you
love
anonymous.
either to Tatum's show on the radio ever, or know someone who has, or if you've ever made love to this podcast.
To the podcast.
That would... I think
No, that's actually jail time.
that
for the
would be
pod.
harder to do.
Yeah, because for the radio, it's a bit different because at least it's music.
You got the beats.
Yeah.
We don't have much sex appeal. I don't
No, we don't.
Not as a duo.
No.
Apart, fine. Go to town on us. But I feel
Together.
like here as a duo, chatting here, I don't think anyone would have got their rocks off to EFNR. But we could be wrong. So always let us know. Our DMs are open. No pictures.
The one downside about you taking an holiday and buggering off to Barcelona is that there were so many things that happened last week that I wanted to chat to you about that were popping off in the Embarrassing for No Reason
There was
stratosphere.
loads. There was Subo doing a collab with Cornetto. I was dying to get on that.
What she did Cornetto? I didn't
she
see
Cornetto.
that.
She's done Iron Brew. She's done Iron Brew and Cornetto. Everyone was calling her Mary J. Boyle because of her like glow up. Which I
Oh
was
my God. Sorry, yeah, quickie on Subo. Her glow up era.
Fit.
Holy fuck, yeah. She's gone like full Mariah Carey diva.
Yeah.
Fur coat.
New hair.
Yeah, new hair.
Fur coat, no nick.
Yeah, but it's because she releasing an album. Because I really
that was
wanted
the
to
Cornetto
do
thing.
Susan Anal Bum.
Suzanne or Bum Party.
I wanted to do Susan Anal Bum Party with you. I know we missed it. Hashtag. But yeah, there's been a lot going on. I feel like what's popping at the minute that is frequent on my timeline. I'm not really sure why. Do you remember a guy called Joe Weller?
Not really, but I do know him loosely. He's always on sort of like he's always on podcasts, isn't he, with other men?
Yeah, but prior to that, like back in the day, if you were an OG, he was like a massive YouTuber, sort of like in the KSI Sidemen like realm. And basically, Joe Weller has found Christ this week. He has converted to a Christian or Catholic. I'm not really. I should know really because I was brought up a Catholic. I don't actually know the difference. But
your middle name's Faith.
It is. Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it, for me that I don't bloody know. But yeah, he's found our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ, and he's sort of changed up his content from being sort of like silly sidemen to
not even just silly. Like he used to do some like relatively. His videos were always a little bit sort of out there, a little bit sort of. I remember I've seen clips on his like take on certain things, like perhaps like women or sexuality or this sort of thing, where he's sort of like always with a bunch of lads and they're all like, "No, you couldn't pay me to do that." Well, that ain't gay. That kind of stuff.
But now he's a changed man. If you haven't seen any of his content,
he's recently, as you said, found God.
Trigger warning, he's very emotional on this and there's a lot of tears.
Just ask him to reveal himself to you. And come home.
Sound like a very different video at the start, didn't it? I didn't know where
Sorry!
You started that at a weird part. Ask him to what? Anyway.
I'm not laughing at the Jesus bit.
No. Honestly, I want to caveat this.
Yeah, let's disclaimer.
Each to their own when it comes to religion.
Yeah.
Wherever you sit on it, literally, I whatever, as long as everyone's free and happy and full of love.
Yeah, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't bloody give a shit what you do. If you want to be spiritual woo like me, or if you want to, be a part of our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ,
that's
fine.
up to you.
But he's asking you to come.
Right. He's sobbing and all, which is mad. But also the video's done bits, so it's hard to.
Anyway, let's continue.
Turn away. Turn away from the enemy. Turn away from all the things that you know don't really serve you. And come home. That's all he wants. I see so many people, my friends, putting things in their gums, sucking on batteries, getting smashed drugs, lusting, talking badly, talking with so much hate, resentment, so confused, so lost. Exactly where I've been. Exactly where I've been. Not the vaping and all that, but like lost. And turn into things.
Imagine being one of his mates. He sat at home and he's like, "You're all dickheads. God hates you. You drink too much. You vape too much." I'm sorry, but that has blown my mind how he's there going like, "You see all my mates sucking batteries," which is his term for vaping, right?
Yeah.
And he's now like, all this vaping, not me. Could be me, but you lot are all vaping too much. I'm sorry.
I don't remember learning that when I went to Jesus school.
Thou shalt not vape?
Yeah.
Do you not remember?
I don't remember Jesus having beef with vapes.
I don't remember Jesus having beef with vapes.
I don't remember seeing sucking batteries in the Bible.
It's definitely a plot twist, isn't it?
It is.
Like, it seems like a bit of a weird jump.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't quite follow his train of thought there.
No.
It seems like I get his point if he's worried about his mates or whatever. But if someone's having I don't personally vape, as we said with finding God, each to their own. You don't find people that vape being like, "Oh, you can't be religious now." I feel like they should give each other the same respect. Unless we know that God hates vapes and there needs to be a clear sign.
Show us a sign.
God hates cherry ice.
Yeah.
To be fair, if God's going to hate any vapes, it's going to be them big ones that go... When you're down Oxford Street.
Yeah.
If you're ever in London outside Oxford Street and you're just walking through, they're always near them American candy stores. People with the big old vapes and there's a big cloud.
Smoke machine.
If God's going to hate any vapes...
Oh, it'll be them buggers.
It's them. I think he's fine with the Lost Mary.
No, but haven't they gone extinct, Lost Marys?
No. Oh, no, they're gone extinct. No, that was just a rumour. They're just now chargeable.
Gotcha. Because I heard that thing where they were going to get rid of them all. Maybe that was the message from our Lord and Saviour. He was going to make them illegal. No? Lost the room. All right. Well, do you know what? Actually, I do think there's a beautiful sentiment with what he's saying, to circle back.
So God's all right with smoking, though?
Yeah, did he mention smoking? I don't know if that was in the list.
I think smoking slipped through the net there, didn't it? I think Marlboro Gold.
He mentioned,
fine.
what do you call it? Snus.
Yeah, Snus got a shout out, which fair play, because that is rank. Snus is rank.
Yeah.
I'm with God on that.
Fair play.
I'm with God on that.
Jesus has got a point there.
Nah, Jesus is sound on that one. But I don't know, a vape doesn't bother me that much. At least, because loads of my friends vape, and I'm like, if they're having a cig, they have to go out. If they're having a vape, they can do it in the corner of your lounge a bit, can't they?
Yeah, because it's just cherry ice, like
It's cherry ice, it just goes into the floor. So at least then I don't get left on my own when we're all out for drinks. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe we should let him know, Jesus know that actually the vaping's more inclusive.
It keeps us together.
On a night out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you know what? I actually appreciate the sentiment of what he's saying there, because there's a lot of distractions out there in the world that, you know, turn us away from ourselves.
I just worry when someone finds God that hysterically, right? And
He's really gone 0 to 100 on it.
As I say, I'm absolutely so open-minded to anyone that believes or doesn't believe or whatever you want in life. But it always seems like after someone's gone, and it's usually blokes. And I'm like, why have you just suddenly randomly now? You've not just found God, but you're making preachy content.
Oh my God, he's changed his bio to follower of Jesus Christ.
Which I just think preaching to me, again, is another thing that shouldn't really live in religion. I think religion is sort of, you want to keep it away from brainwashing, right? You want to keep it just sort of like, it's good for me. I'm enjoying going to this thing. I've made some friends. I've made some community. Whereas like, I feel like the way he's doing it is he's getting loads of views. He's doing preachy content. And we've seen sort of other celebrities go down this route, like Russell Brand and people like that. And I'm like, I don't know. To me, it gives me an almighty, what's happened here?
Said I'm not the better. But he could rope me in, you know what I'm like. I nearly became a Scientologist at one period of time.
That's so true.
So do you know what?
So
A couple of reels in, I think I'm in actually.
Not only are you Bartlett coded, you're now Weller.
Yeah.
Tatum Bartlett Weller. Because you did once walk past, the Scientology hall in
only got me
London.
and pulled me for a chat.
Pulled you in for a chat.
And made me buy his bloody book. Oh my God, I'm a sucker for buying bloody books.
Wait, have you still got it?
No, someone binned it at work. Do you not remember?
Yeah. Because she brought in the Scientology book. And we've said this before on the pod, but if you do, have it.
Yeah.
She brought in the Scientology book to work, not knowing what it was. She was like, oh yeah, some fit bloke gave me his book today. Because she was trying to get with the Scientologist.
Yeah, and everyone was like, oh my God, Dianetics. And I was like, what's that? Look it up if you've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Just to keep in the sort of manosphere-esque realm, we've done Steven Bartlett, we've done Joe Weller. I've got another preacher for your ear hole. And actually, I think there's something in this.
Okay.
And this is sort of like what would you do in this scenario?
Okay.
If you got caught for having a wank and somebody walks in, but you keep wanking, then who looks like the idiot? The guy watching you having a wank, right? That's exactly what it's like when you're posting content. If you give up...
Right, it goes into some bullshit, but
I know, I need to know his point.
No.
What's his point?
I don't know.
Surely we need to know his
to
point.
the rest of the world. But if you keep going, then everybody else thinks, fuck, he's actually going to get somewhere. Why the fuck shouldn't I do that?
Okay.
No, so he's
comparing posting consistently online to...
wanking. So let's just recap on that. So if you're wanking...
Oh, for God's sake. I'm sorry, Mum.
Sorry. If you're having a wank and you...
Can we say it in a cleaner way? If you're...
Knuckle shuffle.
5-knuckle shuffle. Okay, if you're...
Oh.
Oh my God, Tom, that's great.
No, something's a bit off about toss off. I don't like that phrase at all.
I've not heard that phrase since college, I think. Tossing yourself off.
Pleasuring yourself.
Back in my Frigidaire
Got
when I'd
tossed
never
off.
done it.
Yeah, when you...
But I just heard rumours about
When
it.
you wouldn't. Tatum was so frigid at school that there was a rap written about her.
Yeah, you can listen to that on Patreon. $3.99. Okay, so go back. So if
Pleasuring yourself.
Okay, I'll take that one. Pleasuring yourself.
if you were pleasuring yourself and your mate walked into the room, you would be embarrassed initially because your mates had seen you wanking. But Uno reverse, if you just carry on wanking, then they're embarrassed now.
Till you finish.
Yeah, or just in general.
I'd say then it flips again.
Yeah.
I'd say it start. I think I get his point to a degree.
Yeah.
I think if you carry on a little bit, fine, and then go like, get out, fine, right? If you just carry on,
fine.
you carry on, and the end is nigh, right? And the pleasure is had while your mate is stood there. It then flips back again. I think to, oh my God, why have you just done that while I'm in here?
No, but actually, I agree with him. I think they're the ones that are still embarrassed.
We need to get you on a Manosphere podcast, honestly.
Yeah.
You check every box.
This is a bit me. Nah, but even if you got to the end.
Let's put it as you. You're sat there having a wank, right?
Yeah.
And producer Tom walks in.
God.
And he goes, oh, what's going on here? Right. And then you decide to just keep furiously going at it. or would you stop?
I don't like this
Or
combo
would you
anymore.
stop?
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying, obviously, I would stop. Oh, this is hypothetical. In real life, obviously, I would stop. But in hypothetical, if you didn't stop and kept going, then it would be your mate that looked like the weirdo. It would be producer Tom that looked like the weirdo because they carried on staring at you while you was going for it. And then when you came to the climax...
Were you like deadpanning them whilst climaxing as well?
I don't know.
She looked at me while she said climax. I didn't even like that.
And then when you get to the end, I think they still look like the weirdo because they've watched you the whole way through. You not think?
I've got to be fair. I think no.
Okay.
I think put it
so
down.
You
put
disagree
it down.
with what he's saying?
Put it down. Stop posting content.
Yeah, stop posting.
Unless the content is your career, unless that is your career, then fine, because you're probably used to that. But if you're not...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't understand how he's tying that into posting content.
Well, you
I
did.
just
You
like
just
the
said you
first
did.
bit.
You just said you would. Thank
No,
you. Yeah.
I just like the first analogy about the wanking who looks like the bigger
So you
weirdo.
wank in the same room as your mates?
No, I'm just saying who would look like the bigger dickhead. It would be
You.
your mate.
No.
I don't care about the content bit. I just like the first bit.
I still think it looks like the person who's having a wank that's the biggest weirdo there.
All right.
Yeah.
And now you. You have come across now as someone that ain't stopping, even if a bloody...
No, I would stop. I would stop.
I'm not sure.
But hypothetically, if you didn't, then they would look like the weirdo because they carried on watching, like peeping producer Tom, peeping Tom.
It becomes a bit sordid, doesn't it?
Then it gets dark.
I'd say it becomes a bit sordid between both then at that point. And then it's like, right, we've
Would
crossed...
you then ever talk about it afterwards?
We've crossed the line here.
point. I
What
don't
do we talk
know.
about afterwards? I'd have to give it a couple of hours.
It'd be well, Hawks. Right, I want you to message us now at EF on our
No,
podcast.
no.
If you think we should do a Manosphere podcast, let us know.
I'd be
Go down a very different
same.
You want to see us right? God, I'm not that bad. Christ. I know I'd sell you off for anything, but that's a new low.
Well,
You
yeah.
can pay more than $3.99
It would be me,
anyway.
yeah. How much would I get?
Have you seen out in the world this week? 'Cause I feel like I've just seen a load of
Yeah, your
dark
timeline's
shit.
interesting. My timeline is something that I didn't expect it to be because I've never really been into the F1. I've
God,
been
you've
to
lost-
it, which is really funny.
Oh, yeah, you did a few months back, didn't you?
No, about a year and a half, but yeah. I went to the Aston Martin garage. It was fun. Good day out. Anyway, didn't really know what was going on while I was watching it all. But I know
What is it really? Just racing round
Yeah.
till you get to the end? Or is it who completes the most laps?
No.
I actually don't know.
There's a certain amount of laps for each.
But there's loads of stupid rules.
I've already
They
switched
send
off.
out a little car at some points and that changes things. There's also like
We've got to change the tyres halfway through.
qualifiers. the tyres. I'm like, just go with it and try your best.
I don't know.
I
Get
wouldn't
on
be
with
pulling
it.
up. I'd just go straight through on my normal tyres.
Oh, you'd raw dog out in a ball tyre.
Oh,
You would.
100%.
You'd be flying off the
My
fucking
tyres would be
course.
bald, but I'd still get as far as I could. That's how I would race when I was in F1. Probably very dangerous. But anyway, Lewis Hamilton, I do know who he is. We all do. Bit of a nasty treasure, right? He's been a big name since we were kids.
He's won all the awards.
And he still only looks about 30, which is mad. Good for him. But he's had a string of high-profile partners. He's dated Nicole Scherzinger.
Jersey, that
Remember
was an era, wasn't it?
That one was actually a consistent bit of time.
Yeah, they were together for time. Weren't they engaged at one point?
God knows. And then Nicki Minaj. He dated Nicki Minaj, I think, at some point.
Did he?
Yeah, they went quad biking together, and there's loads of pictures of them. I remember it years ago.
News to me.
This was like
Today is old.
2018, I think. Hashtag today is old. And then recently, he's announced that he's dating Kim Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy it.
Really? You think it's a fakey jakey?
Yeah.
Set up by Kris Jenner herself?
It's such a great idea because it's piqued the interest in the F1. It's a great idea for Lewis, great idea for the F1. It's a great idea for the Kardashians because F1 is a really like rich sport, but with no real sort of like glamour attached to it. But it's a very rich sport. It's a very it's the wealthiest sport in the world. The wealthiest people in the world. It doesn't have that element of like, you know, all you have to do is look at what's happened in whatever it's called, the American football. Since Taylor Swift's been dating Travis Kelce, loads of people know about it all over the world.
That's very true because I'd never heard of Travis Kelce before Taylor Swift.
Never in all my life. So this now for the F1 is a whole new way of getting fans into the F1, getting Kim Kardashian aligned with it. And all she has to do is take a few photos of Lewis Hamilton every now and then.
So true. And people are speculating as well because have you seen that photo?
He's posted like a polo or whatever.
No, I was going to say a really old one of him, Nicole Scherzinger, and like her with Kanye. And like, so they've obviously known each other for years and like he's been in that circle.
I don't buy it. Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton, if you said that at the start of the year, no, obviously not.
They do sort of look cute together, but
Yeah, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Like Kim K, like all the Kardashians, their lives are contracts. Do you know what I mean? Like
that's
everything
a sad
they
world,
do,
isn't it?
Everything they do is like a let's make this much money, let's do this, let's do that. Like their mum is their manager. It's a great move for everyone involved.
I wonder that with the rest of them because obviously she's dating Lewis Hamilton. Chloe's going out with Michael B. Jordan.
Is she?
Yeah. Kendall's going out with Jacob Elordi.
Is she? Yeah. But it's all like, are they? Do you know what I mean? None of them I'm there like, oh, defo, they are legit.
So you think it all is contractual? What about Timothy Shaw?
Oh, not real, yeah.
You think that's not real either?
Maybe I just don't think any of them are really dating any of them.
What?
I don't. But this one especially. Lewis Hamilton and Kim K, not in a month of Sundays.
How long do you think it's going to last?
However long the contract is.
Yeah.
A couple of years. Wait till he moves from Ferrari, whatever, blah, 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 whatever contract it is drawn up. In my opinion.
Okay.
It could be real. But
do you think we'll still be doing this podcast in 2 years?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, right. We'll circle back. We'll bank this.
All right. 2 years time. Oh, also, voice hasn't been as hoarse as I thought.
Oh yeah, you did. That's what you said at the
It's come
start.
back.
You said it was hoarse.
It was hoarse. When I first got here earlier on, I was like, I am hoarse as hell. Actually,
didn't sound hoarse to me. If not, I think you're just being
I just
dramatic.
sound a bit deep in my throat, I think.
Well, that's what 3 wines will do to you.
Steven Bartlett.
Can't podcast bloody right.
But yeah, I've been at a festival, for those who haven't listened to the first bit of the pod, been at Primavera in Barcelona. And we always pick a topic each week here where we discuss things that are embarrassing for no reason at a specific thing. I've messed up here. I've really fell apart.
You fucking
I've
proved
been
it
so
right.
good the whole way through.
Innit?
And those 3 wines that I had across the weekend.
Fuck the last bit. I'll take over from
Go
here.
on.
So essentially we pick a different topic each week. You've thrown me off
Sorry.
and all. We pick a different topic each week and we talk about the things that are embarrassing, but they actually shouldn't be. It's just because we're mad British and awkward that it just is. So because you were at a festival this week,
We've done festivals.
exactly that in a roundabout way. We've bloody
We've
got
got there
in
together.
the
This is
end.
why we are this generation's Ant and Dec.
I'll take that. I'm Deck.
Ant and Seb.
Your Ant.
You're Seb.
Ant and Seb. Okay, yeah, we'll take that as well.
Anyway, right. So I'll kickstart. Something that happened at Primavera that was really embarrassing was that it rained. So I went all the way to Barcelona, and on the first day of the festival, obviously you don't expect in June, you go to a festival in Spain. You're like, okay, I bought the weather here. I've paid the extra 500 quid rent for the bloody Airbnb for the weather.
Literally that. And
that's the main reason I'd go.
And all of us back home are like, oh, the weather's better here than it is in Spain.
And yeah, it rained, and it was really embarrassing because everyone on social media was like, oh my God, thank God I didn't go, like all this sort of stuff. And that was all happening over there.
That is embarrassing.
And it rained for so long. And we were out there for so long, and they kept being like, oh, we're going to, so like Doja Cat had to get cancelled. So did Massive Attack, loads of like the main artists on the
So you didn't even see
night.
Doja?
Didn't even
What's
see Doja.
the bloody point? I only knew her and Pink Pantheress. The rest didn't have a Scooby.
I bet. Jade, you know Jade.
Oh, JD as well. Okay, a little mix.
So anyway, so that all got cancelled, and we're out there in the rain in these rain macs, and it was like proper
Torrential.
rain. It wasn't just sort of like British grey cloud gonna pass. It was like a dark, stormy cloud was over the whole festival all night. But we tried to stick it out and go to the headliners because it kept saying they were rearranging them. And the rain was that bad that at one point, because it's a Spanish festival, there's no tents, so nothing was indoors. So everything was
Oh
outdoors.
my God, there was no little like sort of circus tents
Nope,
that you get
none of them.
What?
They don't have them there because they get too hot there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They wouldn't have them there because normally it's red hot. So like, it's just all
But you need a bit,
outside.
I thought that was for shade. That's what I thought it was for.
Well, maybe not, but they don't have them. But it was that bad that for a while I just went and stood in a portaloo.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh,
That's
that is
only place
desperate times.
inside.
Oh,
And that's smelling a wee. Like,
floating shit.
yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
So I just stood in a portaloo for about 10, 15 minutes and just didn't say where I was, and then went and met my mates again because I just didn't want to get wet anymore.
Okay. Well, you're not selling Primavera to me, I have to say. Mine at festival is, just to move swiftly on, because I am no taller than 4'11", I can't see a bloody thing. Especially at a festival, because it's all right sometimes when you're at a gig, you might have like, you know, those sort of like tiered floors where it sort of like raises a little bit, so I might be able to see a little bit of something. But at festivals, 9 times out of 10, there's no screens.
There's always screens.
Nah, not in the little diddly ones, diddly piddlies.
Where are you
is there?
going? Have you been to a festival?
I haven't been
I
to
think that's where
loads.
we're discovering here.
No, I actually have been to loads, but I've not been to a festival 4 times, so maybe I am forgetting. Either way, you still can't see shit.
Yeah, you can't see the main act at
No.
all. Ever, really, in anything you go to. But the good thing is for being small is you do get shoulders sometimes.
Yes, you've offered me a shoulder.
I've given you shoulder.
Yeah, you've given me a shoulder a
given you
couple of
shoulder.
times. Mighty
And then-
Hoopla, front row, Sophie Alex Beck, through there.
Yeah. And also, it's equally embarrassing when you're in front of someone small
Oh, yeah.
because you can feel their eyes
Head.
burn into the back of your head.
100%. And I hate standing next to a tall person, no offence, but because I am 4'11", every
You
person
can hear
is a
them
tall
bitching
person.
as well. I mean, of course we stood in front of the tall guy. Of
Ah,
course he
yeah.
stood in front of us. And I'm like, I'm just cutting through with all of you and Tom and all these little ones. And then whoever gets lumped behind me.
That is the one benefit, though, actually, I will say, like, being able to cut through the crowds and, like, sneak in through the gaps. That is a good benefit. Otherwise, absolute tumbleweed. But thank you for sending in your voice notes as well. We love hearing from you. It's at EFNR Podcast. Send them in on Instagram or wherever you fancy. Shall we start, embarrassing for no reason, festival edition, with Blue? What a trendy name.
You know what really is embarrassing for no reason is when you're 2 days into a horrible UK festival and some influencer is taking photos all dressed up for the gram, and there I am covered in mud, blood and pints of all sorts just trying to survive until day 3.
Blood.
Hey,
He's been having scraps.
nice to hear from Blue.
Yeah.
One love. For the best friend, one love.
Not where I thought you were going to go. I thought you were going to go down Bonnie. One day we'll get Bonnie Blue on this pod. As soon as you mentioned the top of the app that you've gone off piste, we've all bloody gone off piste
It's
on this
you.
bit.
It's absolutely
It's
you.
not. It's you,
It's
3
you.
Wines Bartlett. I'll have you know. Thank you, Blue, for your voice note. I agree. Brendan, what's yours, please?
It's like being at a festival and say, for example, you're waiting in the pit for an act to come on and you just maybe need to pee in a bottle or a cup and throw it away, or maybe the portaloos are messy and disgusting and you want to pee in a cup and maybe throw it away later or pee in a bottle. That's kind of how it works.
That's male privilege, I feel.
The girls I was with this trip were doing it as well, but they do it directly on the floor. I know. And it's rarer. Most of the time, I have a pee in a cup every night at a festival.
Yeah, because you can just whip it out. What are they doing? Just like pulling nicks down to the ankles, squatting on the floor?
Hold people, just wee. You circle around, yeah. Because it's so...
Is this when like you're at a massive festival and you're trapped?
Festival. Yeah, but like Primavera is that scale.
Yeah, I've never been
like
to... No.
Once you say you're at the front or like front-ish for something, it can take you 40 minutes to get to the loo. Like, literally, yeah.
Oh my God.
And by the time you get to the loo, you have to queue for the loo. So it's like, right, realistically, you need to get okay with peeing. So I was peeing in a cup. The worst thing is with peeing in a cup is what to do with the cup. So like I was, because I'm obviously not going to chuck it because I'm not a knob. So I'm like, so I fill it up because I just poke mine.
What if you overflow? What if the cup isn't big enough?
Well, it wasn't often, but what I would do is I'd just fill one, find a place to pour it.
So you'd hold the wee?
I held the wee for a while. And the problem was I was having was I take these supplements called Heights.
Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored.
Hashtag ad. Yeah, Sam Bartlett. But honestly, if anyone's ever taken them, they make your wee like bright green, like yellow, like
asparagus piss.
Asparagus piss, yeah. Like bright, really bright. So it doesn't even look like a beer. Because there was one bit where we were in this little like activation and I had to go during the rain and we couldn't, if you left, you weren't allowed back in. It was the only place that was a bit of shelter. And I was like, right, I'm going to have to, and everyone was egging me on as well because we'd all had a few drinks. So like, go on. So I had my wee and I was like, there is nowhere to put it in here though. So I had to just sit with it there like it was a beer.
You're rank, you.
I know, and it's bright green.
Like you just got a pint of sours.
Yeah. Not sours.
Apple sours.
Not as colours, not as green coloured as sours.
Neon.
But yeah, neon. But then basically, yeah, the thing is when you've peed in the cup is where to put the cup. But usually I like water the ground with it.
Fertilize the grass
and
with
I
it.
stand around it so no one can step in it. And then I'll go again, back on.
My God.
Second cup, spread that. And then.
Is anyone covering you whilst you've got your knob out?
Yeah, but there's less pressure because I don't even take my shorts down. I just poke it out, peep it out. Like that.
I'm getting the
cup there,
word.
Cup there. I have a couple of people here and here and two here and here. And that's it. And I'm just like, right, everyone keep dancing.
Again, male privilege. Because it's
you can get a shiwi.
I've never tried a shiwi actually.
Well, maybe that's what we can do next week.
What?
Patreon. Tatum tries a shiwi.
Fuck it at this point. Yeah, go on then.
We have to. That's
All
a good Patreon, I think, if you try a shiwi.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I'll try a shiwi.
Yeah?
For Patreon only.
All right, deal. Okay, nice. Oh, hold hands.
Thank you.
Who's next?
We have got
Danny.
For me, the eye contact you make to the next person in line when you leave the toilet at a festival is probably the most embarrassing thing. It's like this long line of shame being passed from one person to the next when you've just absolutely left the worst thing imaginable inside an already disgusting toilet. And it's like you're passing the baton on to the next person who then passes it on to the next person. And it's just so shameful.
No loo roll, no hand wash. You all know what you're going through.
I'm a princess, so I don't do horrible poos.
No, but they're all stood. Even if you're not doing it, you've still been in that room with the person before.
I know, and then I hate the idea that they think it's me.
Yeah, but you all stand in this line, and because like each cubicle has this long line basically, and like you go in. And
I have been to a portaloo, by the way.
As you go in,
I'm not that wet behind the ears.
I don't know. As you go in, you lock it, and you sort of make eye contact with the person that's after you because they're obviously they now have to wait until you are done. And then you come out, and then it's like.
But do you do the awkward small talk when you go out? Do you go like, sorry, it's a mess in there? It wasn't me. It was like that before. See, I
normally chat to them before I go in. I remember that. Who have you seen?
Oh, yeah, that is a good tactic, actually.
Because then you befriended them a bit. And despite what you're going to do, they'll be like, oh, he's not capable of that.
That would never come out of his bum.
No.
Yeah, no, do you know what? Not to brag about the marathon, but, you know, I did the marathon. And the portaloo's there. I got chatting to the person behind me, and obviously it's fucking state of the marathon. So when I walked in, I did the whole like, oh, bloody hell, it stinks in here already, to preempt.
So he knows.
That it wasn't me. Exactly, that's the same
But
thing.
at a festival, you don't have that privilege. I guess
I think a couple of tinnies in, you could definitely do that.
No, because the person before you
Yeah.
has just given you the eyes and is only about this far past you. Do you know what I mean? And then for you then to run in and go, it stinks in here, would be really poor form. So you have to play it a little bit more.
Yeah, I forgot
maybe a
there's a
little
bigger
bit more
gap.
subtle, just like like that kind of thing. You could get away with that, but you can't be screeching. We have to go to a festival this summer now.
We do.
Because I need to see you in all these settings.
All right, thank you, Danny. My goodness me, he's a bloody cockfest in this gaff. We've got Jamie next.
Literally, what is it about the people that go to Park Life and dress like they work for Deliveroo when you've got a festival at 5 but you've got a restaurant run at 9? I don't get it. And it's always the same, like, John Lennon sunglasses as well, like the rose-tinted ones, and the same haircuts. I just can't do it, mate.
Deliveroo, I've never heard that before, but I get what he means. The sort of zip up.
Light blue jacket, zip up.
Oasis wannabe.
Me.
You,
Me.
yeah, big
Me at
time.
festivals. I will always wear that kind of jacket. That jacket, shorts. I do probably have the same haircut as them all. Rose tinted glasses are so fun as well.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried rose tinted glasses? You have some. They actually do what they say on the tin. Like if you
Bloody
look
good.
at everything on a sunny day through rose
And then I
tinted
took
glasses.
them off, I was like,
oh,
bleak.
depressing. Yeah, back on. Agreed. I'm glad I've never had that chat out loud before.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun. Thank you, Jamie, for your voice note. Now it is time to crown the biggest silly Billy. Now, this is the part of the show where essentially whoever has sent us the best voice note, you will receive a mug in the post. Sam, do you remember what you said when we said that we would reach our 69th episode of the podcast? What you will do for the person who won the Silly Billy Award? Because today, my friend, is episode
I actually don't remember what
69.
I said. What did I say? I'd give him one. No.
You did.
No.
You did, yeah.
I didn't.
It was a special surprise for him.
Mm-hmm. So
What? I said I'm going to give whoever wins the 69th Silly Billy Award a special 69. I didn't. Did I?
In a roundabout way, yeah.
Goof. Sorry about that. Well, I take it all back because the person that's entered is actually one of my mates this week. One of my best mates from uni.
Okay.
She sent us the voice note in and I chose her to win. And this is not me trying it on.
So that's why you chose this
I want to make that
week.
very clear.
You wanted to pick your 69th winner.
I can't believe you've let me pick. Yeah. Well, Gina, congratulations.
You
You're
lucky
getting
devil.
A mug in the post and maybe something else.
My embarrassing no reason for festivals is...
She all right?
That's the way she's been at one.
Gotcha.
Is losing your voice for no particular reason. And having to deal with the situation for a little while afterwards.
Yeah, losing your voice is a bad egg.
It's always girls as well. Like boys do lose their voices a bit, but boys can sort of get through it with just being a bit nice. Whereas there's always a girl at a festival. It's usually posh girls as well, I want to say.
Yeah.
And they're always like, oh yeah, I've been here since day one. It's so fantastic.
Chugsy.
Yeah, Chugsy. Chugsy, you getting around then? Literally that. It's always posh girls lose their voice at festivals. So I just thought Gina deserved that because she's obviously going through it right now.
Oh, that is well about rocking up to work with that.
Yeah.
You just come across and, you know, you obviously not Gina, but you just come across as a sesh head.
You come across the chef. There's nothing else to it. Yeah.
Rough around the edges.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Gina. You will be receiving the mug in the post and Sam Darlaston. Maybe actually you can deliver the mug because you know where Gina lives.
I do, but that sounds like a threat now.
The mug and give her a
She's only
treat.
getting a mug. Thank you for listening. I'm going to cut the podcast here.
All right. Well, you're not a man of your word, then. That's all I'll say. Thank you for listening to Embarrassing for No Reason. If you'd like to subscribe, there'll be a button around here somewhere. Click subscribe. Follow us at, Follow us at EFNR Podcast. Rate us 5 stars. And
check out our Patreon for $3.99 a month for all the bonus content.
That sounds
We'll see you in a bit.